Hi, hello and welcome. We are the Cashmere Goat in Camden, Maine. I'm Iris.
I'm Kristin, and welcome to the 42nd podcast. It's funny to say that.
Yeah.
It seemed like we were always going to be like 10 and under.
I know, but it's really become a thing.
It has. It has become a thing, and here we are. We kind of do it every other week.
Usually,
but
sometimes not.
There's no law.
Yeah. And for once we can report the weather's great. We have beautiful blue sky. Yesterday was 70 degrees. Today I think it's going to be about the same.
Yeah, it might be a little cloudier, but it's going to be somewhat sunny and just as warm, I think.
So nice. It's been a very rainy April.
Yeah, we had... Well, it was local yarn store day this past weekend on Saturday, and we had a deluge of, I can't even believe how much it rained.
Inches. There was flooding.
Mm-hmm. We still had our yarn store day, and I was amazed at how many of you showed up in store and online, and we had a great day. We sat and knit. I sat and knit most of the day, and sorry, I bumped.
It happens.
And it was just, I was astounded that people came out because it was crappy out.
It was pretty bad. And one of our local goats came in the door with her umbrella. And, you know, umbrellas hardly did anything with the ton of volume of wetness we were getting. But she said, well, it really shows how much I love you that you got me out of my house today. And we had some sweet gals from up in Machias, which is a couple hours away from us. It's down east. And they came down, a carload of girlfriends, and they were hitting some of the spots along the way to celebrate local yarn store day. And, you know, their drive definitely, they said, was a little hairy. So it was super special. Folks showed up.
Yep. It was a fun day, and
we had cupcakes.
Yep, we did. We had cupcakes and little giveaways and a huge raffle, and it was a lot of fun. And we'll hopefully be able to knit outside for Worldwide Knit in Public Day, which is June 14th.
Yay!
Hopefully we will be doing that. Hopefully, weather permitting, we can do that. That did get rained out last year. We started out outside though. This was like windy and rainy so bad that like even if you'd been under an easy up, you would have been soaked.
You could barely get from your car into the shop.
It was cold too.
Soaking.
It was cold. And it continued on Sunday. But yeah, enough about the weather.
But it was a good day.
It was a great day.
Yeah. We felt the love.
We did. Thank you all for coming. It's awesome when the community shows up for you. We appreciate it. We appreciate all of you.
And a lot of you watched the YouTube live that we did that day. And so if you missed that, I'll put a link down below. We give a little shop tour, do some show and tell. We had some questions that were like, show us the yarn labels. So we did that kind of midway through, but that was kind of neat too.
And it was fun to do the live. We announced it ahead of time, so we actually had people watching it live because we're not big live viewers.
Not too much. Special events only.
Yeah,
kind of.
And I don't mind doing them. It's kind of fun. It's just in the past when I have done them, like I didn't have the audience because I never announced it. So. It was cool.
If someone goes live on YouTube but they don't announce it, is there still a sound in the woods?
Well, if you have lots of followers,
I guess so, yeah.
Which I don't. I'm suspecting I can think of a few people that if they did a YouTube live, there would automatically be 50 people.
Yeah, because you have to be subscribed to get an alert that like so-and-so is going live. Yeah. So if you haven't already started following us, you could. And
this is your reason.
Don't miss the live content.
Yes. So what are you working on?
Well, I'm working on a couple of things. I have my sweet little bag that we both got from one of our remote goats, Wendy.
You know who you are.
Yeah.
We both
And
have one.
I'm making my second love note, and this is the one I'm calling the fluff note because it's so fluffy in that cash silk cotton dégradé from Land du Nord, and it has this it's all in one, so I'm not holding two things together. It's just does all the fluffing on its own. And I'm just on acres of stockinette body right now, just cruising away. But so far, this has been one ball. I have like this much left, but I've gotten all this done in one ball. So this may be a 2-ball wonder for me, but it is so soft. And I don't know if I'm gonna do short sleeves or long sleeves. Like, there's a part of me that thinks that it would be so next to the skin soft that I would want to wear it in the summer.
But would it be too hot? You might have to like wear it with the things around it, around your house to see.
Well, or wasn't it Jen Shields Toland who did the Sea Haven who said something like, well, so you could start out with short sleeves and then just pick up stitches and keep on trucking if you wanted to go for long sleeves later.
You can adapt sweaters.
So anyway, I TBD on that, but it's been real fun. And I am also working on a new little design, and I have one of the new Delicute. That's my dental floss, not for flossing, but for lifelining.
It's the bad dental floss.
It's a bad dental floss
it's
too.
It's actually not very good for lifelining.
It's annoying. I wish I should just get out some of my embroidery thread, but these are the Snap sacks, and this is like the cute little size. I really like it. It's perfect. There's some interior pockets. There's even like a zip pocket up there. Got my pens, but I'm making a cute little brioche garter kind of a shawl thing. This is gonna be a one-skein wonder, and maybe like you could get a couple. And I don't think it's beautiful. It's like conceptually, like I'm into it, but I'm working out some weird stuff at the center that I'm not happy with. So instead of just continuing on with my like knit a tiny swatch until I don't like it and cast it off and start again, I'm just keeping going and keeping notes of what I'm doing, and I'm trying some new things. So
that way you can see what you've done and what it took, and if you change how different it looks.
Exactly. And so I have this notebook with like a million notes and cross outs, and like I'm in the second section. Well, I just finished. I'm starting the third section of garter, and I made a note to myself of like some things that I'm going to try differently this time around that center stitch. So that's gonna be fun. And look, I'm pulling my On the Round Plush Single like leftovers from my stash. So that's Rebel, beautiful springy Rebel. And this is Pink Tourmaline. So love this color. It's a little different than Himalayan Salt. You know,
it's a lot different.
It's more rose.
Yes,
and, so
it's definitely more of a pink. Himalayan Salt, a hint,
a blush. So that's been fun.
And what color is this? Is this Sunset?
It's Sunset.
So the colors are really weirdly named. I ordered more of these last night, so hopefully next week we will have some.
And look, handle so I can walk in.
If you haven't discovered the joy that is the Snaps bag, I can recommend. I wasn't that thrilled with them until I started using them, and I just love it.
And somebody said that they watched the previous, podcast where we were talking about how it's nice to manage the two strands like you're doing, and that they found that to be a helpful tip.
It's really helpful. I'm like, I've been so many times when I've knit with two different strands, I end up spending so much time detangling them. And so I have a system now.
Let me show you this. I tested this out because I'm going to show you the one piece of knitwear I'm wearing, which is my socks. These are my DRK Everyday Socks, and we are actually both rocking the Burke Socks combo today. So I made these into little shorties. I love the DRK Everyday Sock.
I don't think I can lift my leg up.
I've tested it out.
You're gonna have to trust me.
Trust her. She's got some cute little blue-green springy hand-knit socks.
And a leg that is not.
A leg that's not going to be flexible that way.
Yeah, it's not going to be flexible. Yep. So very cute. I thought it was funny that we both wore Birkenstocks and socks.
Birkenstocking it. Birkensocking it.
So here again is my, here's are my O snaps.
Support local, hold it up to the front. Support your local yarn store.
So this, is, oh, put this in there, your little scene. This is, a limited edition. I think we have one left. And most of them, well, some of them now have this zipper.
Yep.
They keep changing them.
Yep.
Does that one have a zipper?
This one has an interior zipper. There's like a little
Okay.
zip pouch inside on one of the sides. It's, where is it? It's this side. Oh yeah, up here, up at the top.
And is it the, oh yeah, it's
So it's
the width.
on, yeah, it's the width. But-
So technically, like if you had something you wanted to look at and refer to, you could stick that there. On my big one, the
Stand, do you have the standing?
yeah, not the snap standing, but the
Right.
the tote,
The
mesh
tote.
tote, which is a similar principle. That has a zipper on the outside that's as big as a piece of paper. So I have put my pattern there, and you can see through it. So
People love that.
but anyways, I am working on, we're in about the same place. I'm working on my love note. I mean, it's your second one, but who's counting?
Nobody's counting. Oh my God, look at how the light is showing this color. It's really being very true to how gorgeous this really looks in real life.
So this is my love note, and it is hard to show you, but the color is gorgeous. And
So soft.
it
Holy
is
moly.
managed with my Bink waffles in different sizes. Also, these are still these are my original skeins still, and I've gotten pretty far. So I put those in here, and then when I'm knitting, I put,
So
I
good.
zip it, I snap
So
up
here's the strand, and it's between the
a couple snaps, and then I can do that over here too, and then I knit. Like the worst place probably is the car when you're doing a couple strands in the car. And I did it last weekend, and I did this, and
No problem.
I had no issues, which is unusual. So this is Fino and Silkpaca held double.
So good.
And it feels really nice. I'm excited to wear this. I also don't know what length my sleeve is going to be. I just don't know.
Looks so cute with your like natural linen pants that you're wearing.
I know,
too.
right?
Yeah, nice.
And I finished and have just got to do a tiny bit more sewing, put the buttons on, and deal with the ends. This is the Life Baby sweater from Lang Yarns, made out of naturally colored baby cotton. It's organic and really nice to knit with. It's a sport weight. It's a cute little sweater.
Oh my
It looks a
gosh.
mess now because of all the ends. I left all the ends long because, controversial, I am going to magic knot them and dot them
With cotton, it's
A
a good
bit of
idea. Yeah.
no sew thread, as it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I did the magic knot on this sweater, and it's been a couple years, right?
Yeah.
And I wear this sweater a lot in the warmer months.
Cotton is not gonna stay woven in when you weave in your
And I
ends
always was
the way
like-
wool would.
I always treated cottons like it was wool, and I'm like knowing that it just doesn't work
Pop
that
out.
way.
Yep.
And so
cute.
we'll be magic knotting and dotting of glue, and
And that's for a shop sample. And what size is it?
it's 6 months, I believe.
Okay.
6 months.
That's
I didn't bring the
really,
pattern with me.
really cute.
It's gonna look even cuter when I finish it. I'm so close. I'm so close.
And it all had to be seamed.
It did. Yes, it did. The body, I can't even remember.
Body.
The body is knit in the round until you get to the sleeves. Yes, I can remember. And so, and then, you separate, and then you come together. And I did grafted the sleeves, and I finally sewed the second sleeve on this morning. It's been done for a while. It's just been I keep putting off sewing it together. I like sewing things together, but I don't know. I couldn't wrap my brain around it, but it's done now.
Yay! Well, I brought a cute little display. Now these daffodils are just a little bit going by, but look how bright and cheerful they are, and they are wearing a beautiful new spring cup cozy knit by Miranda, because this Saturday is our color work class.
Yep.
Miranda's offering a spring color work class with this adorable little cozy. This is happening and there's still some spots left, so you can still sign up for that. It's this Saturday, 10 to 12. It's a fantastic intro to stranded color work. You make a little cup cozy. Miranda has an incredible written resource about color work, and she gives you so many good tips about managing your two colors, about holding your yarn, about floats, all of the things you might have ever wanted to know. I took the class. It was really a fantastic refresher for me, and I learned some new things because I was a self-taught color worker. I just was flinging balls of yarn around and like trying my best.
Flinging balls of yarn around.
Yeah, like I would like go like this when I was like carrying a yarn on top. What was that? I don't know. It was
we did all sorts of things when you were
because I didn't have the YouTube to watch someone be very elegant about how they're holding it in two hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Nope.
We all have to figure
made it up.
This stuff out, and we do.
So you could learn from Miranda and not have to make your own rules.
Not be throwing balls of
Or
yarn
you could
around.
make your own rules too. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, some people like to make their own
Miranda is an amazing teacher. So if you are local and you would like to come in the shop,
I may be joining.
Oh, good. Yeah.
I might be doing it. Haven't fully decided yet. I want to, but it's my day off, so I have to commit to coming in.
Yep.
I think I can do it.
You can do it.
And
I brought, because we're still in the middle of our love notes, and Rachel, Goat Staffer Rachel, finished her beautiful love notes.
Oh my gosh.
And she made it like somewhat cropped and quite short sleeves, like there's not even ribbing here. And that was,
she just cast it off.
She cast it off, yeah, because she was playing a little yarn chicken, and she won with this beauty. She was holding one strand of the Malabrigo sock with one strand of the Lang lace, and it is just luminous. I think the light is capturing it well, and it's been on the mannequin, but it'll be perfect over a dress with a skirt, and it's so soft. I'll just hold it up so you can see how those colors are playing.
It's been
great
very
together.
fun to see how everybody's comes out.
Yeah.
And I had the concern, and it's good to look at this, because like the little finish where you do
the point of the leaf,
and you slip one and then you knit two together, and on mine it is like, I'm like, it needs a different stitch here. It's so sticking out.
It sort of like does a little bit of like there's a little dimensionality to it, and I mean mine diminished a little bit with blocking, but not totally, so I'm fine with it.
It's like,
Miranda told us hers did not do that, so we don't know what special thing she's doing differently
how
than
it's
us.
popping out. Mine are very pronounced. So I'm hoping.
I mean, I just like patted mine down. They're better.
I'm
They're
sure
less.
it's going to be fine.
It's going to be so beautiful. Nobody's going to see
my mistakes.
Anything like that. Yeah, they're not going to notice.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
We're heading into our second, because our spring knit along love note goes through like the
end of May.
End of May. And so there's still time to join us. If you haven't hopped on already, you get a discount with your yarn. You get some fun emails with tips and tricks and stuff, how to manage your lace.
And it does go pretty fast.
Because you're knitting a DK yarn essentially at on a size 10 needle.
Yes. And, with the part where the lace is, there's not a lot of lace. And if you use the, the stitch markers, you keep track of all of your sections of lace, and you can keep on it without making mistakes.
Well, You can try.
You can try.
But mistakes still happen.
Well, I made mistakes, but I fudged it. We
had an extremely persistent, very sweet local goat who was in yesterday. She spent like basically the whole afternoon.
Oh, really?
And she was just wanting the reassurance, and she was not feeling confident, and she really, really wanted to persist and get through that dang lace work and know that it was done. And she kept being like, am I staying too long? Am I staying too long? And, you know, we were a little slow yesterday, so it was like a perfect day, and we could check in with her. And I wanted to like pop a bottle of champagne when she was done with that lace. I mean, but we did let out a big cheer, and but it's hard. The lace can be hard for folks, and especially if you're newer to it and you don't know what you should be seeing. I think, you know, just like that. Yeah.
Yep. And I haven't. I mean, I've done a very intense lace hat in the past, and it took me a long time, and it's just a little slower. But this isn't anything like that. But I still made mistakes, and Miranda helped a few last week at knit night. I was like, what's happening?
Well,
because she's made the sweater several times.
And some talented people like Miranda and also like Rachel can pick down and fix the lace. If there's a mistake, I don't feel confident in doing that.
I'm sure I can do that with lace.
I'm not comfortable with that.
I did do it a little bit.
But if it's more than like a couple rows down, I'm just like, oh, yeah. I don't know. So we've got so many talented peeps here.
We do.
And the last time we podcasted, we showed the new Micah project tote bag, and we've got some of the other new colors, which are so cute. The cherries.
Cherries are all the rage right now.
I love this one a lot.
That's the color you were thinking of the fanny pack.
I want the fanny pack in this color, but we don't have them yet. Yeah.
So these are great. They have the
drawstring top. And I was saying to my friend, I was like, you know, it's great because even if you're not a knitter, if you go on your boat or you go on your whatever and you don't want everything to just tumble off and land on the floor, that drawstring is such a clever.
Or if you need to keep somebody out of it.
Like
a cat.
Cats.
I don't have cats.
Me neither.
But I have in the past, and my cats weren't that into it. But some people's cats, well, that isn't even enough for them. You know who you are.
Yeah.
You're crazy cats.
We've heard the stories.
We've heard cat stories. And see, look, see a mistake right now.
Just a little.
Just a little. I'm trying to knit while I'm doing this. Well, I am knitting. And fixing mistakes.
Wow. All right. That's some talent.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's stuck in it. It's not the lace part.
That would be very brave. I actually did a little lace on Zoom a couple weeks ago, but that was just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of lace. Yeah, so we're still Zooming. We had a great Zoom with Alexa from Tin Can Knits, designer of the Love Note, and she answered some questions. She's just such a cool person. Really fun to have her join us. Just felt so laid back and relaxed. So we've got that recording. I'll pop down there too because it was fun. Fun one.
Oh, for whom does the bell toll?
Could be us. It's not time to open yet. That's the 11 o'clock
right.
bell.
We're early, huh?
Yeah. Getting it together.
Or the clock is late.
That sometimes happens too.
It does. It's not an exact clock.
Oh, you know what we could talk about too is Camden is Blooming is in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, Camden is Blooming is coming up, and that happens every year, and a lot of people have sidewalk sales throughout Camden.
It's the 16th through 18th, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
And it's like the whole town wakes up because a lot of businesses, unlike ours, close for the winter. And so this is sort of the official start when businesses are reopening. So yeah, like sidewalk sales, and if the weather's, I think there's also, does that coincide with like the big book sale that the Camden Library does?
I don't know.
Maybe. I think so.
Maybe. Sounds like it should.
And it's nice because there's always a lot of fun foot traffic, and festive feeling.
And hopefully it will be nice.
Because we were also talking yesterday about having the pop-up tent if it's nice weather on Saturday for that.
So we are going to have to see
what the weather holds.
We're just at the point where we just have to watch and wait. We have had a lot of rain, and I just never trust that it's not going to rain right now. And I enjoy the days that are like this so much. So yeah, that's happening, and we always have some sort of a sale.
Yeah, a little sale. And it's nice too because some people make a weekend of it.
They do. They do. And it's what we call shoulder season, where things are opened up, but there's not the people that there is in the summertime. So if you like a place like this, but you don't like the crowds that are here in the summer, I mean, there are a lot less crowds than any city, but if you don't want to deal with that, it's a great time to come because everything is open. And I think the hotels are a little less expensive. Shoulder season.
Yep.
So it's a nice time to come, and flowers will be blooming.
Somebody was just walking by with shorts on.
They are optimistic. We're wearing socks.
Socks, and I have my leggings on.
Yep. I do have linen pants on.
As a nod. And your short sleeves.
Short sleeves.
See, I wasn't brave enough. I put on my undershirt, but...
You might take it off before the day is out.
It's true.
I suspect. It's a funny time of year with this weather, though, because it can change really fast. And it can end up really hot or really cold.
Yep.
So, do we have anything else to discuss? We haven't really run out of things to say, have we, Iris?
No, we never do. I'm just like, I think we kind of covered it.
Yep. We are open every day, as usual. That does not change for us. In town, Planet opened. I saw that.
Oh, cool.
And there's another store, I think it was
Hearth and Harrow is back open.
Or on May 1st, maybe?
Oh, okay.
I think I passed a sign that said opening May 1st.
Oh, cool.
I think it was that store.
Yep.
And I don't think, is Liberty Graphics open yet? I bet they open this week.
I bet this week
over the weekend.
Hopefully.
I mean, it's almost May.
Yep.
It's time, people. It's time to open your stores.
I know, seriously.
I mean, can you imagine if we were closed for a couple months or most of the winter months?
No,
it's
I have heard over the weekend there were definitely some people that were talking and a little frustrated about a local business and their hours. Closing too early, not open on a Sunday or whatever, and it's frustrating and it inhibits business, unfortunately, because then you're like, well, I don't know when the heck that place is open, so I guess I'll go to the other place that I can go to.
Yeah, I mean, it's a thing. And when I first started here at the other location, I really wanted to be open every day and felt like I should be, and I was for a while. And then that winter, I think I was closed on Wednesdays. This was before we had a knitting group. It was very different. The winter of 2021, there was a lot of COVID, and I was doing a lot on my own. So but I have learned as my store has gotten busier that being open every day and having at least one evening is really important to people.
It is. And we know that you have knitting emergencies or crochet emergencies. You don't have the right hook. You don't have the right needles. And for our local folks to be able to zip in and grab the thing you need, we've all been there.
Yep, we've all been there. We have. So Camden's waking back up. We've been awake all winter.
Yes.
We're happy they're joining us.
Yeah.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah, it's been great to have you. And if you like the video, you can give us a thumbs up. You can leave us a comment down below. Don't forget to follow, like we said, so you won't miss our occasional lives.
Yep. Very occasional.
Very occasional.
Who knows? They could happen more.
Yeah, we could. But yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Happy knitting.
Bye.
Whatever it may be.
Whatever it may be.